This is Lamar Davis, arguably the funniest, dumbest and most irrational character in the entire GTA universe. If you clicked on this video, chances are you already know who Lamar is. But what most GTA players don't know is how did Lamar become best friends with Franklin Clinton? What led to Lamar rising from a regular gangbanger in 2013 to an actual legitimate businessman in 2021? And is it true that Lamar is not actually black but rather Native American? Well, for all of these questions and many more, we finally have the answers in this documentary. To get a better understanding of who Lamar is as a person, we need to go back to the very beginning. Lamar Davis was born in South Los Santos between 1987 and 1989. Although it is not confirmed in the game, then it is most likely that he was born in the Central Los Santos Medical Center, contradictory to the name, the biggest medical center in South Los Santos. He has lived in the Chamberlain Hills neighborhood his entire life and can be considered a real Los Santos pureblood. He attended Davis High School, where he eventually met his lifelong best friend and soulmate Franklin Clinton. Together they would be involved in everything, from already committing smaller crimes during the school years to also assaulting teachers together and getting expelled. Other than Franklin, Lamar was also in the same 2005 class with characters like Tonya Wiggins, DeMarcus Bradley, and Franklin's longtime girlfriend Tanisha Jackson. It is also said in the game that a very big proportion of the 2005 class of Davis High was imprisoned in the Bolingbroke Penitentiary in 2013 due to various unrelated crimes. The first real crime committed by Lamar and Franklin was a small-time bank robbery where they stole $2,000, but unfortunately a pack of hair dye exploded in the money bag, making it all worthless. The earliest we get to meet Lamar in game though is in the early 2010s when he comes to greet our online character in the LSIA.
God damn, girl, you fine as a Oh, I mean that like not like in a stalker type way or nothing. I'm just saying like you do look good. You know, we've been friends online for so long, it's time for us to take our relationship a little bit further, like in like a sexual way or something. Oh, my bad. It ain't like that. Excuse me,
It has been quite unclear when exactly the initial GTA Online action took place, but we know it was a few months or even years before the GTA 5 storyline action in 2013, so most likely between 2011 and early 2013. Lamar was actually the one who invited our online character to move from Liberty City to Los Santos, claiming LS was the place to be for any up-and-coming criminal. And so Lamar kindly gifted us a pistol as a welcoming gift and also gave our online character a few connections in the new city to start his criminal career. This included Gerald, a fellow Family's gang member to Lamar, and the Armenian car salesman Simeon, who Lamar himself also worked for. And it was through these connections that our online character actually got his criminal career up and running after the failed attempt in Liberty City. So I guess we really have to thank Lamar for his kindness. But although Lamar is a soft-hearted and kind person, then he is also just sometimes really an idiot. In probably early 2013, during the Lowriders DLC action, Lamar decided idiotically that he wants to be known as the King of Los Santos, and for that he decided it was best to hire our online character alongside our associates to start some gang conflicts between the rivaling Pallas and Vagos gangs. This stupid action though unfortunately only made Lamar a lot of problems both inside and outside of his own gang. A Family's gang OG member Vernon got really mad at Lamar for his stupid actions, which resulted in Lamar making even more stupid actions, ultimately causing Gerald to actually get arrested. Ultimately though, at the end of the Lowriders DLC actions, Lamar understood his plan of becoming the king of LS street life was kind of dumb. After these GTA Online actions came the GTA 5 storyline actions of 2013, and I'm sure you are all quite well aware of what happened during that time, so I will not get into too many details. But overall, during this time, both Lamar and Franklin were at first still working for the car salesman Simeon, making repossessions all over town. The interesting part about this is that after Lamar and Franklin had stolen the iconic green motorcycle from the Vagos at the early stages of the storyline, Lamar mentioned that he had some Apache blood in him.
That's that Apache blood in me, homie. You ain't lucky I ain't do a flying tomahawk and scalp they motherfucking ass.
Now, in case you don't know what this means, Apache tribe is a tribe mainly located in the areas that nowadays are considered the states of New Mexico, Arizona, Oklahoma, Texas, but also northern Mexico itself. It is basically a Native American tribe, and it seems like that Lamar is also a descendant of this tribe, making him not only black but also Native American, so he really is a mixed-raced person. Anyways, back to the actual storyline. Also during the early storyline, Lamar introduces us another OG family's member, Stretch, who apparently Franklin had a lot of beef with.
Missed you, dawg.
Oh, you missed me, huh?
Nah, I ain't missed you. Your ass could have stayed gone for good. So I your girl, mugged your moms, and better yet, I ain't thought about your ass in years.
Ha ha. You got jokes now, huh?
And it is actually Stretch that dragged Lamar into many life-threatening situations with the Ballas. You see, Stretch had in 2013 recently gotten out of prison and made friends with the Ballas members inside the prison. Therefore, he wanted to make peace between the families and the Ballas. But little did he know that before that, Lamar had a genius idea of kidnapping one of the Ballas members, which later resulted in a shootout in the La Puerta scrapyard. And in the end of the storyline, Stretch had set up a deal in the Palito Bay sawmill, but which also ultimately resulted in the kidnapping of Lamar. That of course meant a rescue mission by our three main characters, Franklin, Trevor and Michael.
Place is crawling with ballers, you know? Now me and you, we don't mind the old gang warfare, but Suede Buck's over there.
Yeah, tell Trevor I said bite me.
Man, I said shut up. Now I see the but where the is Lamar? Oh, there he go.
You know what? Tell Trevor I'm gonna be up on this hill with my rifle. I don't want to be anywhere around him when he this whole thing up.
Classic, huh? He's already planning his escape. Oh.
It was actually Trevor that made some connections with the family's gang, including Lamar, when he temporarily moved to Los Santos in 2013. And at least from what it looks like, Lamar and Trevor had quite a good relationship themselves, sharing stories while driving all the way to Palito Bay in one of the car importing missions. And in the very end of the storyline, in ending C, which is by the way also the canon ending event, Lamar helps our main character trio defend themselves against the IAA and Merryweather soldiers.
Look, man, Mike and Trevor, they should be inside. Can you stay out here and let us know when the bad dudes is coming?
I got it, man. I'll holler at you.
Now, after 2013, we actually don't hear from Lamar for 8 whole years. The first signs we ever see from Lamar in the GTA Online actions happening after 2013 is in the summer of 2021. Yes, the summer, not the winter. During the summer with the Tuners DLC, we were introduced to the LS car meet in Cypress Flats, East Los Santos. And there we can sometimes see Lamar's old Emperor parked in the garage, meaning Lamar is also sometimes attending the LS car meet events. For a real interaction with him though, we had to wait until winter of 2021. With the Contract DLC action, our online character and Franklin opened a high society agency in one of the Little Seoul skyscrapers. And upon introducing the office, Lamar also shows up out of nowhere.
Knock, knock, my politically incorrect racial epithets. What that shit do?
What are you doing here, Lamar?
Nah, the question is, what are you doing here? Is that who you bringing in with you? Why you didn't tell me? I called that pimp in the first place, put her up on all the game. And you got the nerve to cut me out? Well, I got 2 words for y'all. Finders, feet. That's right, I'ma sue y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna blast y'all on Snapmatic. Where my phone?
Man, hold on, dog. Man, I was gonna look out for you. Chill out, all right? I got something here. Dog, come on.
Nah, put that away. I'm part of San Andreas' scene. I remember her when she was broke as she barely can get a coach seat. Now all of a sudden eating grapes in the cockpit with the captain. Look at you.
And when Lamar got to know that our agency was working for Dr. Dre, he tried to get Dr. Dre to endorse his new up-and-coming LD Organics business.
What's happening, dog? I'm Lamar Davis. I'm sure my colleagues have told you about me.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold the f up.
Okay, well, let me explain. You see this? I'm bringing San Andreas' economy back one at a time.
Nah.
Lamar, can't this wait?
Okay, my bad, dog. I mean, work first. You know how I get down, though.
Now, all of this reconnection we had with Franklin and Lamar actually gave us a lot of info about what these two had been up to for the last decade or so. And while we have covered what Franklin was doing during that time in the Franklin documentary, which you can by the way find in the upper right corner right now, then there were also a lot of clues in there for Lamar. Firstly, it looks like Lamar has finally kind of cut ties with his South Los Santos street lifestyle by 2021. That can be seen by the fact that he is now dressed a lot more neutrally, not wearing the Green Gang colors anymore. While there are still hints of green, like his sneakers having stripes of green in them, or his Emperor that he was by 2021 colored green. He was also dressed a lot more expensively in 2021, which hints to the fact that he is also not living in Chamberlain Hills anymore and has also moved to some other area, like Franklin did in already 2013. But where exactly Lamar lives nowadays, we still don't have an exact idea. But most likely it is also some high society neighborhood like Vinewood Hills, Rockford Hills, or even Richmond, where he is most likely terrorizing his neighbors with the obnoxious voice and crazy ideas. But contradictory to what I just said about Lamar not really being that active in the gang life anymore, then our old friends became active in it again after retrieving the Dr. Dre's files. After smoking with our online characters, Franklin and Lamar decided to go and check out Lamar's new business's storage facilities, which by a coincidence were then getting raided by the Vagos. And so a war between Lamar and Franklin and the Vagos kind of broke out. As a revenge, Lamar and Franklin destroyed the Vagos' organic farm in Plain County. And finally, Lamar had set up a meeting with none other than the Epsilon program representatives Jimmy and Marnie to start a partnership with them. But unfortunately, both of them had quite different expectations of the possible partnership.
Assistant Marnie.
No, maybe on the phone, but what's happening, girl?
Great to meet you in person.
I got an assistant too. His name is Franklin, but he has somewhere to be.
Do for this month.
Get down to it.
Where they
Do it. LD Organics. It is some business, my friend. And you are a clever man. Very effing clever. I mean, once I saw the product, I had my people run the numbers. It's exactly what we've been looking for. You tithe, you thrive.
You got to speculate to articulate.
Yeah? Once you sign the paperwork, it's all go. Hammer down, world domination.
Kiflum.
Kiflam.
Kiflum.
Kiflam. What the? We're gonna reach a new paradigm of freedom,
Kiflum.
success, and understanding. Bless the tools. Hey, can I show you something that's gonna blow your mind?
Yeah.
Marnie, you ready?
Okay. Look at your van. This is where you are right now, stuck in the present. But with Jimmy on board, whoa, you enter a world of limitless possibility.
You fucking with me, right?
Nothing's final. It also has to get signed off by marketing and go through legal, but what we end up with is gonna be pretty close.
Come on, man. I'm the LD and LD Organics. I am the brand.
And that is kind of the end of what we last know Lamar to be doing with his life. For the past 3 years or so, we really don't know what Lamar has been up to. But if I had to guess, then he would be expanding his LD Organics business in Lamar's own style, which would of course be reckless and sometimes idiotic business ideas. But the real question is that will we see Lamar in GTA 6? And to be honest, I think that the duo of Lamar and Franklin would fit absolutely perfectly in the GTA 6 environment. For some reason, their relationship reminds me of the relationship of the Bad Boys movie main characters. And that movie is also taking place in Miami, a real life version of Vice City. If we really will see them though is quite questionable. I myself predict that we will at least see Michael and Franklin as some minor characters in the new GTA title, but Lamar is not exactly the main character. Also, if Rockstar would bring all of the GTA 5 characters over to GTA 6, then I feel like the game wouldn't feel as fresh as we would all want it to be. But I guess we will just have to wait and see if we will see Lamar in the streets of Vice City next year. But anyways, that is it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to also check out my other documentaries about the GTA universe. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next documentary.